Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am scrapbooking a Disney photo. This is us on one of the buses being naughty and pulling down our masks for a photo. So let's see what I can do. Guys, so I'm going to start out with the Mickey head stencil here, and I'm just running some red ink through the stencil. Now, I am not doing a whole lot of ink. This is definitely going to be the kind of stenciling that you can see through. There's going to be like little hints and shadowing of the ink, and quite frankly, I cover up a whole heck of a lot of the Mickey heads, and I'm okay with that. This is a layout for the family trip we took in September of 2020. And that trip has no defining feature on it. Like some of my Disney trips are themed. I use a specific collection, or I do something that it will be on every single page, like a hidden Mickey. Or my flower and garden trip, I'm putting like flowers will be on every single page. For our girls trip, everything was pink and teal. Like there's always a theme, and for this trip, there's not really a theme, and I'm just kind of going all over the place. So I've got very Disney color layouts. I've got very not Disney color layouts. This one is going to be a Disney color layout. Now, this is us on one of the buses, and we are being super naughty and pulling down our masks to take a selfie. So I was like, okay, we're going to take a selfie and like make a face like, oh, we're doing something naughty. So Christopher and I are kind of like, haha, here we are. And Lana's like, evil queen, like, oh yeah, I'm being so bad. So there is that moment. So I just matted that photo on a 4.5 by 6.5 piece of white cardstock. It is popped up on foam. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to fill this big red space down here. And I tried out that little castle, but I ended up ripping off the flag off the top of it, but that's okay. It's totally okay. I'm building up a cluster over here on the upper right hand side of the page, and I'm doing that because there's so much weight on the left hand side of the page, and the weight is there because it is a big element. It is a big black element on this side of the page. So I needed to add weight on the right hand side of the page so that it would balance out. So I'm adding little bits and pieces, bits and pieces. We're adding those in. I am going to go ahead and pop up this banner right here on some fun foam. And that's because that Say Cheese Please is over top of the photograph, which has fun foam underneath of it. Now I'm trying out these snarky words, and these are from Diane Reevely over at Ranger, so it's part of her Dilutions line. And so, I mean, these snarky words are fantastic. So I'm reading them all. I'm trying to, I want something like something about being naughty or being bad or something like that. And the one that I come up with is Who Made Me an Adult? Especially since I was the one that was like, take down your mask and let's take a selfie. So I decided to place that down here on the bottom. And now I feel like my page is pretty balanced out. I've got this big black element over on the left. I've got little pops of black upper on the top right. And now I have this bit down here on the bottom right as well. I'm flipping through to find a good journaling box here because I definitely need to make that happen. And I did not want to journal directly on to the stars. I wanted something a little bit different. I wanted something that would have a little bit of weight underneath of my photo so it didn't look like it was getting ready to tip over. Like it's raising up off of the big statement piece right here where it says life is what you make of it, dream big. I didn't want you to think like the photo is rising up and falling down. We didn't need that in our lives for sure. So I grab this guy right here. You can see my Mickey tapping his feet on my Apple Watch right now. So I am going to go ahead and get that journaling down. And I'm talking about, you know, we're doing something naughty and Lana is a tad more haha evil queen looking. So we just had a fun time together. Like it's just a great time at Disney. We love spending time there as a family. our one-time triple of a lifetime Disney trip that happened way back in 2008, and we were hooked ever since then. I'm going to put the date up at the top here. I'm also going to go ahead and write on the bus. And then I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that there needs to be a little bit of something else on this page. So I decide to do a little sketchy border around the edges here. And that's just going to solidify that dark color, that black that is on the layout. And then I decide to make a little Mickey head down here at the corner. Not because I needed to do a hidden Mickey or anything like that, but I just thought that it would be cute down there. I have done this in the past on Disney pages where I do this sketchy border, and a lot of the times I do 3 Mickey heads together. This time I just felt like I was just going to do the one little guy and be done with it. So now I'm going to place down these yellow baubles, and I don't know really what to call them. They're not really enamel dots. They're baubles, basically. And I'm going to put them on the page. I do get 5 of them on the page, and that's just giving me those little pops of yellow because this, like I said, this is a very traditional feeling Disney color layout. And then I have these hearts, so I decide to pop those bad boys down there as well, and I'm just kind of decorating that up. And then that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Quick and easy Disney page. It screams Disney at you, and I'm kind of in love with it. So there it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again real soon for another video.